Hello, I'm Kathy, also known as Sonderous, also known as Moon Grapes. Welcome to my first YouTube video. So, I've been wanting to make YouTube videos for a very long time, especially crochet YouTube videos. I've been crocheting for like 5 years now. Yeah, crazy. I started during quarantine. I've done a few markets before and I've always wanted to make market prep videos and also market vlogs. However, I have a very hard time getting myself to film because the main thing that holds me back is needing to get ready for the camera. Like I hate doing my makeup. I hate it so much. I don't know why. I think the main reason is that I have to take it off and I hate taking off makeup. So I don't know. That's literally like the biggest thing that has always kept me from making YouTube videos, which is really aggravating to think about. So yeah, now I'm starting. I'm very excited. I'm actually very nervous right now for some reason. I'm shaking. I'm trembling. I don't know why I'm nervous right now. I'm very nervous. But hopefully you guys enjoy this market prep video. My market is in 3 days. Actually less than 3 days now because it is January 1st and my market is on the 4th. So I have less than 3 days to get ready and I still have a lot to do to prep for the market, so I'm very nervous. I've been crocheting, but I need to do a lot of like the busy work for getting ready for a market, such as tagging my items and like writing down all of the prices on the price tags and also making new price tag signs. I also have a bunch of like paper bags that I need to label. I recently just printed out, I have a thermal printer. I printed out a bunch of labels that have like, it says thank you for your purchase, and then it has a QR code of my link tree, which I thought was very smart. I got this idea from Refined Vibes, who also got her idea from someone else, but that's where I saw it. But yeah, I do have a friend that's gonna help me out with the market, thankfully, because when I first started doing markets, I was like, I don't need help. I can do it by myself. The markets that I would vend at were very close, so my mom was able to help me. She and her friend helped me to set up, and I was like, wow, this is actually much easier and better and more helpful with with other people. But I've always had help with my markets, which I think is honestly a lifesaver. Like I just really would not want to like set up for a market by myself. I would do it if I didn't have another choice. However, it is very helpful. This market, I do have a friend that's gonna help me out. Her name is Liv. If I had to do all of this on my own, I would spend the next 3 days, or I guess less, no, the next 2 days. Oh my god, I only have 2 days to get ready. I only have 2 days to get ready. Oh my god, I'm freaking out now. I'm freaking out even more than I was. It's fine. Okay, I have a lot of things to do to prep, so I'll talk you through it. Sorry that I'm gonna have a very long talking segment in the beginning, but I just have a lot and I want to share it with you. I feel like I don't really have much time to crochet anymore, which scares me because I'm always really scared of not having any inventory for markets. Like that's something that always scares me with markets, is that I'm always like, I feel like I don't have any inventory, I don't have anything to bring, and I don't have any products, and I'm gonna have nothing to sell, and I get really worried. I actually am doing 2 markets this month. So the first market is on the 4th and then the second market is on the 25th. They're 2 different markets. The first market is Manic Pixie Dream Market, and the theme for this market is Trinketville, which I will get into. Second market is Soul Real Market. I've done markets with Soul Real Market I think 3 times. I love doing markets with them. But yeah, this first market I'm doing on the 4th takes place in Long Beach. If you don't know, I love blind boxes and I make a lot of blind box content on TikTok, and I get sent a lot of blind boxes as well, but I have so many. I'm not going to be keeping every single figure that I own because I have too many. Where am I going to put them? So I thought that it would be perfect to bring them to this market because the theme of this market is Trinketville. I really like when markets have themes actually, because it makes it a little bit easier for me to know what kind of products to bring. Either way, I bring other things anyway, and I would be able to think of what else to bring if there wasn't like a theme. But I do like having a theme. And for this upcoming one, since it's Trinketville, I was like, finally, I can just bring all of my Pop Mart figures and get rid of a lot of them because I have so many. And it works because the previous markets, I've always thought about bringing other things that I want to sell, but because these markets are for my brand Sonderous, which is crochet, I thought it would be weird to sell like other things like plushies and blind box figures, because I'm like, that's not really my brand. Like that's not mine. It's not handmade. But yeah, I thought Trinketville, I'm like, that's perfect. That works out. I'll have a separate table just for those. Anyway, I definitely don't think I have enough inventory now that I'm looking. I don't know. I'm really scared. I want to make a lot more keychains. I also really wanted to make hair clips because I have made hair clips for past market or one market, and I love how they turned out. They were really cute, and I want to make more, and I also want to keep some for myself, but I don't think I have enough time to do that. But I really want to make more are keychains. Right now it is 10:27 p.m. on January 1st. But yeah, thank you so much for sticking around with this video, and I hope that you're having a good time, and I hope that I can get better and better with these videos and that you enjoy my market videos. After this market prep video, I'm gonna be posting a market vlog, a market video where I will show you the process of setting up and also being at the booth and interacting with people, setting down, and then I will share with you the results of my market with like how much I made, etc. Yeah. I also have no space in my apartment. I don't have any space, so I won't be able to do my mock setup here. I will have to maybe go down to the garage and do it, which sounds really scary to me, and I'm scared because my garage is like, it's the garage for all of the people that live here, and I don't want to be doing my mock setup and have people driving in and out of the garage, and I don't know, I don't want to be blocking people, like blocking the cars. I don't want people coming down and being like, oh, what are you doing? I don't know. I just don't want to interact with anyone. So I think when I do a mock setup in the garage, I'm gonna try to do it like very, very late at night or something. I'm gonna have to try to do it like not the night before, obviously, because I need to try to sleep. I'm freaking out now. Also, with the blind box figures, that's another thing. I need to go through each and every figure, decide if I want to keep it or get rid of it, and then I need to package each one individually and also find the card for it and put it in with it. It's just a whole process, and I need to make signs. Oh my god, I'm freaking out. It's okay. It's okay. Everything will work out. It's fine. I'm scared, but it's okay because you're here with me. We're gonna hold hands. We're gonna do this together. It's gonna be great. Everything's gonna work out. I'm starting to have a panic attack right now. I'm not even kidding. I am actually having a panic attack right now. I'm gonna decide on what to do right now. Sorry if you can hear that my nose is a little clogged right now. I'll update you. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm here. But yeah, happy new year and happy first video. I've had a lot of time to film, but I didn't have the willpower to do it. But now that it's new year, I'm like, I need to do it. I need to do it. When this market was coming up, I was like, I really, really, really want to film this one because I've had markets before and I wanted to film them. I think the last market I did I did film at the market. And what did I do with the footage? Never look at it again. I've never watched the footage that I filmed, didn't go through it. So this time, I really want to post this. So hopefully you're watching this on YouTube. I'm very happy, very proud of myself. New year, I'm gonna grind. I'm gonna do it. I want to make YouTube videos. Anyway, enough yapping. That was so much. That was so much information. I'm so sorry I just dumped so much information on you, but you needed to know. This is part of my prepping. This is part of the experience. I feel like this is actually the most stressed I've been for a market. I'm also just imagining if my mic was just not on that whole time, and like if I just had no audio, I think I'd be so discouraged. I'd be like, I just don't even want to film this video anymore. Goodbye. Before I do anything else, actually, I'm gonna show you my inventory so far, and hopefully looking at this will encourage me and make me feel better about what I have. Okay, so I have this bin of things that I actually have left over from my previous markets. So I have a bunch of lavender flowers. They didn't really sell well. I've only brought them to one market, I think, or have I brought them to two? I think only one person bought the lavender flowers. They bought a couple, but yeah, I don't know. I think they're really pretty. I just think I just didn't display them very well. I had them in a bin that I bought very quickly from like a Walmart or something. It was like a small plastic bin. I don't know, but I have a bunch of lavender flowers, which I think are very, very pretty. They're not pricey or anything. I think I just need to display them better. Oh, and then I have some leftover hair clips. These I crocheted for a market that I did that was Miffy themed, and I had a lot of different hair clips. So I had Miffy hair clips, I had apple hair clips, and I had carrot hair clips. I think I did actually sell a couple of these. I don't remember how many. I think these are really cute. I wasn't expecting them to sell super well anyway because I feel like carrots are kind of random and not everyone really likes carrots. I don't know. I feel like they're so random, but I love having different like fun little hair clips, and these were just on theme and also very easy to make. And then this is the back. I have like felt on the back, and I really want to make more hair clips so I don't just have like carrots, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time. I have this tote bag which I have had for a while because obviously the more pricey things don't sell as easily as the lower priced items. I have this beautiful tote bag. The yarn that I used looks like a denim wash, and I think it looks so sick. They're just regular granny squares. I think this is so cute. And then I have a bunch of hats. I have some cowboy hats. My best seller online, like on Etsy and stuff, was always my specific like baby pink Hello Kitty cowboy hat, but I feel like the cowboy hats don't sell at markets. That was rude. I feel like cowboy hats don't really sell well at markets. I think probably because it's just kind of hard to display hats. I don't know. I also don't like these ones that I've made because they're a little too loose. They are still very cute. Oh, this is how they look, and they have like this adjustable think they're still really cute. I feel like I was gonna say feel and think, and I said I think these are just a little too big, but unless you have like a lot of hair, or a really big head. And then I have this one. Yeah, this one's a little bit better, I think. Not as loose. Ooh. And then I have a brown cowboy hat. Oh, if you don't know, Luna is my wonderful, beautiful dog baby. She's a German Shepherd. She's so beautiful. And her hair gets everywhere. I have this plain brown cowboy hat. This one is a lot better made. It's a lot tighter, so I feel like it just fits a lot better on the head, and the shape stays very well. As you can see, it's not all floppy like the other ones. Oh my goodness. Oh, and then I have a purple one with black trim. And then I have 3 cat hats. I have this pink one, and then this like khaki beige one that has speckles of brown and gray and black, and then a green one. I feel like these colors just don't really sell that well, as opposed to just like a simple black color. I think the black cat hats sell really well, but I think these ones are really cute too. But these have been with me throughout like every market. Oh, I have like a scrunchie. Okay, so I have this hat. This is a recreation of a Supreme beanie. This took me 6 hours to make, and I had to make 2 because it was a gift. And the first one I just made too long. I didn't like the length. I made it too long, so I made another one that was shorter. I just thought this one was a little too big, but it could work for someone else that likes longer / bigger beanies. For people that have like bigger hair or just prefer that way or just have a big head. This took me 6 hours, bro. I think I did a really good job at recreating the Supreme beanie. I think I made the colors like very on point. Oh, I've actually never had this out at any markets before because I was too scared, because I was gonna price it at like $60 because it took me 6 hours. But now I think I deserve to sell this for a lot more. I might try to list it online. Maybe I'll bring it to a few markets, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm always scared to like put out things that are expensive. And for a beanie, this would have to be more than $60 because I'm trying to give myself like around $15 an hour now. Before, I kind of used to price my things around like $10 an hour, which is not good. $10, girl. So yeah, I feel like 6 hours, I deserve a little more than $60. Oh, and then I actually have a pink scrunchie as well. I know it's better to just have things out rather than to not have them out, because like you never know, someone could really want them and buy them. Whenever I display things that I'm like not very proud of, I feel ashamed. I feel a lot of shame. Anyway, those are all of the things that I've had throughout my markets. Now I have this entire suitcase filled with a lot of plushies, so I'll just show you real quick. I have this little dino, and I really like the safety eyes I used for this one. This is my first time using this one. I think he's really cute. I really like the colorway. I have a bunch of these sitting Miffies, which I think are very cute. So I have one in this colorway. It's like a variegated yarn. Then I have one in pink. I have one in this variegated yarn. It's like a terracotta color. Luna's hair, bro. And then I have one in dark green. And then I have 2 regular white ones. I have a lot of Miffies. I really enjoy making Miffies, and I also think they sell really well. I did one market that was Miffy themed. It was at Soul Real Market one time, and that was when I started to make Miffy plushes. And I pretty much sold out that market. It did so well, and my Miffy keychains sold really well. So I want to make a lot more Miffy keychains. I didn't get to make that many this time. I'm really hoping to make more, but we'll see. I don't know if I'll have time. I have 2 of these really cute sitting Miffies. All of the patterns, by the way, I have on the screen, but I'll also try to link them in the description. I think this pattern is so cute. I have 2 little lavender colored ones. Oh, I also have one in a dark blue, but that's in my room. I have a bag in my room right now with other plushies that I've made. Oh my god, I have so many more Miffies. But then I have this frog. I think this is so cute. And fun little fact about this guy, I actually ran out of green yarn when I was making his head, but I think it worked out so perfectly because I think that the cream yarn looks so cute on the bottom part of his face. I ran out on like the perfect row. Otherwise, I would not have substituted it with a different colored yarn. But I think it gives such a nice little touch. I think it's really cute. And I love his little overalls. Put a little heart. And then I crossed the back of the overalls. My foot is falling asleep. Then I have this guy. I don't know what to price him because I don't really remember how long it took me to make him. I thought he looked a little too plain, just how he was. So I added this little scarf, but I'm not really loving his face. No, I don't know. I feel like it looks better in person. I feel like he looks worse on camera, but he's pretty cute. He's pretty cute. And these are also safety eyes, so that's really cool. He is politely flipping you off. And then of course I have some mushroom boys. I think people really like mushroom boys. So I have this pink one, and every single one of my mushroom boys are a little bit different with the spotting on their caps. So I think that's pretty really cute. I have this one. I don't really like how this one looks as much. Usually with my safety eyes on plushies, I don't use the backing and I glue them on because whenever I use the backings, they sink in too much to the plush and I don't like how it looks. This time I was like, I'll try to use the backing, and I did, and they like sunk inside and I don't really like, I mean, he looks okay, but I really like how it looks when I can just place the eyes on like this. Like you can just see the full safety eye and I like how that looks. But I have another pink one, and then I do have another red one in my room right now. And then I have a different type of mushy boy. I tried making his body beige instead of white, but I think he would look much better with a white body. And I also tried redoing this with white on the beige body and I didn't like how it looked, and I had to redo this like multiple times. I don't know what to price him either because I feel like this took me a very long time. He's pretty cute, but there's something like off. I feel like it's the beige. I think he would look better all white. I did also give him a little booty. I gave him a little crack, so I do like that part about him. I also have a tan Miffy, so this is actually Tiffany. I also think I will add a little bow to her now that I'm looking because she looks a little naked. So I have two penguins. They're so cute. This is the first one that I made, and then as you can see, I have like little feet that protrude that I like sewed on to her body, but then I changed the pattern and I just added bobble stitches instead. The bobble is much more convenient, less sewing, but I really like the colorway of this one. I have a bunch of little bananas. I love this pattern. I love making little bananas. I think they're so cute. Look at this little banana, so cute. Have another one. I'm pretty sure I have more. Then I have a bunch of these little Miffies. So I have this one. I have Tiffany. I'm gonna redo her mouth. I have another little Tiffany, another one. I like to make them all a little bit different. I like to have variety. And then I have this one. They all have different bows or placements of bows. And then I have a plain Miffy. I have one with a bow. I have another hooded one and another hooded one. I think people really like those, so I made a lot of those. And then I turned one into a keychain, which I think is really cute. I have this keychain version, and then I also put this one where you can just clip it onto stuff, because I think people have been also really liking huge keychains because of like, you know, the plush keychains from like blind boxes and stuff. I have this random like small chubby dinosaur. I don't even remember whose pattern this is. I think this looks so silly and stupid that I love it. I love things that look so just like stupid. I have two leggy froggies. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like leggy froggies, but everyone brings leggy froggies to markets because of the fact that they sell well. Everyone wouldn't be bringing them to markets if they didn't sell. But I feel like people really like leggy froggies, so I made some. I made a pink one and a yellow one. I think I'm gonna make more in different colorways because I feel like if I only bring these two, it kind of looks weird, but I'll make more of those. I don't even know myself if they sell well when I bring them because I don't really make leggy froggies. Then I have this little guy. I love this little guy. He looks so silly and so stupid. I like his little arms because they're all like, they're floppy. I kind of wish I sewed the legs a little bit further apart, but I think he is perfect. My favorite thing about him is his face because he's just here. Oh, I have another little chunky dinosaur, but I don't really like this one because the spikes are the same color as the body, and I feel like that looks a little weird, but I also don't really want to redo it. So I'm just gonna see if this sells. I don't know if anyone's gonna want it, but I think they're still cute. I have two little baby chicks. I'm probably gonna try to make more of these because these are probably quick makes. And I feel like it's just better to have a lot of one thing because I feel like if I just have like two of these or just one of these, people won't really want to buy it as much. I don't know. That's just the logic in my brain. I don't know if that's true. I feel like it's true. I feel like people would want to buy it more if there were a lot more. Oh, and then I have two more of the little Tiffany's. And then I have more Miffy keychains. Oh, my foot fell asleep. I have another big Miffy keychain, but this one's a different pattern. I put a flower on her, and then with the keychain, I also added a little flower. I have this Miffy keychain, and then I have this Miffy keychain, a little smaller. I like the size, not too big. And then I have this one. This one's made with velvet yarn, so it's a little bit different. And then I have these two small ones. This is the keychain that sold really, really well at my last market. I'm gonna try to make a lot more of these, but that's everything that I've made so far for the market. I just feel like I don't have enough stock. It is a lot. But I don't know, I feel like I need more. Oh, I do have a little bit more. Let me show you the stuff that I have in my room. Thankfully, because I'm gonna be bringing blind box figures, that'll take up a lot more space as well, so it will feel like I have a lot more to sell, so I'm happy about that. So here is the other Miffy I was talking about with the dark blue dress. I think she's super cute. I love this pattern. And then I have a really big Miffy. This took me about like 4 hours to make, a little over 4 hours to make, but it's a Miffy with a tomato headband and overalls. Last night I made a bunch of tofu the turtles. Oh yeah, I do have more bananas here. I have 2 more bananas in this bag. These ones have blush on them, and then I have a bunch of chickens. I have a black chicken. Don't worry about the specks, I'm gonna get them all off. I have this white chicken. This is Mabel the chicken. I just dropped it and it rolled away. I have a beige one. Oh, I have another chick that I need to put feet on. I have 3 of these colorways with like the terracotta variegated yarn color. Oh, so I have another Miffy, but I ran out of the yarn, so I can't make her feet, and I just can't find the yarn anymore. Like, I don't think they sell it anymore. They've only sold this color for like a month, I swear. I walked into a Joann, and this was just before I had to do a Rilakkuma themed market, and I was like, oh my god, this color is perfect for Rilakkuma. That's crazy. And I bought a bunch of this colorway, and then since then I've never seen that color ever again in store, and I tried looking online, I tried looking everywhere, and I can't find it anymore. So yeah, I just can't even make the feet of this anymore, and I don't know what to do. And it's really sad because I really, really like that color. It's also a perfect color for Tiffany, and they don't sell it anymore. And then I have this Tofu the Turtle. It's a light pink, but the color, oh, there we go. This Tofu the Turtle, and then I have this one. This one I messed up on, as you can see, the shell, but I think it still looks really cute like this. So, and then I have this Tofu the Turtle. I put cat ears on it. It kind of looks like Hello Kitty themed. I don't know. But also I feel like these look so plain with like just the plain shell. I kind of want to add stuff to it, but I don't know what to add to it. So I'm not going to add anything, but I feel like they look so, like this one, I feel like it looks so plain, but also it's like cute. Should I add like face, like a mouth? But yeah, that's everything that I have, I think. I actually have one that I was working on last night. It's almost done. I just need to make the feet and then stuff it, obviously. I just want to make a lot more keychains. If I had time, I would make hair clips, but I don't think I have time for those. Hello, update. Do you have anything to say, Luna? I am sitting on the bathroom floor right now. Today is January 11th, technically, because it's 3:47 a.m. So the market was actually postponed because of the weather conditions. It was really rainy that week, and I'm pretty sure it did rain on that day as well, on the day that there was supposed to be the market. I'm actually really, really glad that it postponed. It worked out perfectly for me because I was not ready. I just had so much to do to prepare for the market, and there was no way I was gonna prepare everything for that market if it was on the 4th. So everything worked out for me. They gave me 3 other dates that I could move it to, and I decided to do the one that was the furthest away from my other market that I'm doing so that I don't have to worry about stock. Like if I were to do it a week away from my other market, like what if I do my first market and I sell a lot of items and then I need to stock up and then I only have a week. So I think it was February 15th. That was the furthest away. So now I guess this video is to prepare for the other market that I was gonna do, which is a Soulville market, and I'm really excited. This market is on the 25th of January. So we still have a bit of time, which is really good because I still want to make more stock, and I also need to do the other like busy work. I did get started on the business cards. I got my business cards in and I cut off the corners of a lot of them, probably around like 200 of them. I might do more. I still haven't gotten a chance to meet up with Liv, so we haven't done other things, but yeah, that is my update. It took me so long to update because I just have not been feeling well mentally and physically, but that's every day. I guess I will update you again when I'm doing something important. I need to get my sleep schedule fixed before the market because I'm not about to do another all-nighter for the market. Terrible. Okay, so I have decided that I don't want to do my mock setup in the garage because I just don't want to do that. So I am doing it in my bathroom. Yeah, it's fine though. I got room. Right now I have this pegboard display stand that I just got. This is my first time using it, obviously. So I'm just gonna set it up. Okay, this is what I've done so far. I'm really nervous about the setup because I still have a lot of stock. Oh, don't mind that. I just added that there. I'm worried because I wish I could do my entire setup at once. I will try to do another table after I break this down, but this is what I have so far with the pegboards. Oh yeah, I didn't show you this, but I made little fidget toys that have hair clips inside so they snap and they're so satisfying. The jalapenos seem kind of random, but I made them because I could do like a pun and have them be like jalapeno poppers. I also have 2 bones that snap. And then I have all of the fish fidget keychains, all of them snap. And then I have these. I made this last night and I think it's so cute. I made 2 actually, but I want to keep one. So I have one in my room right now. This pretty lady, which is going to be more expensive than the other keychains, and hopefully someone will want her. And then I have these two kitties, and then these are all of my Miffy keychains. I think I'm gonna make a couple more, but I stocked up this time on my Miffy keychains. I have so many. I think these ones are so cute. And then I will have a bunch of my Miffy hair clips here. I actually thought that I had more of these Miffies. I might make a couple more of just like the white ones. But yeah, in here I have a bunch of extra stuff. So I have leggy oh, I have another Miffy here. I have like the chickens and the bananas, leggy froggies, turtles. I made these two puppies. I have this one and this one. I have random fish. Like I have so many random ones. And then in here are the ones that I showed you. So I have a lot of other plushies. I'm excited and I'm nervous. I'm just dreading having to bring everything to the car because I have a lot of stuff to bring. Like I have a lot of stuff to bring and I'm gonna have to do it by myself this time, but it's okay. I can do it. Hello, it is, well, it's actually the 25th now, technically, because it is 1:09 a.m. It's the night before the market. I'm really anxious about it. I just feel like I'm not fully ready. I am ready, but I'm not. I still have to load my car too. It also turns out that my friend Liv cannot make it to the market because she's busy. So I was gonna go alone, but I think I have help now. So I don't know. Oh my God, my nose randomly gets stuffed now. Why when I start recording? I should get some sleep soon because I'll probably have to wake up at around 6 a.m. for it to be comfortable because I'll have to leave my house at around like 8:30. I want to get there as early as possible because it takes me a long time to set up and I just want to feel comfortable. Every time I've gotten ready for a market, I feel like I've always cut it close and I finish my setup right when the market starts or like, I don't know. I want to be comfortable and I hope I can. My phone died again. That was really rude. Anyway, this is basically the end of my video. I did crochet a lot more that I didn't show you. So yeah, I did do my mock setup yesterday in the bathroom. No, that wasn't yesterday. Was that yesterday or 2 days ago? I don't even know anymore. No. Okay. No, it was 2 days ago. Yesterday is when I went to the park to take some product photos just so I could post something on my story / my Instagram. There are definitely other products that I didn't take photos of. I am too lazy to show you everything, but you will see when I do the market and I have it set up and everything. You can watch my next market video or you can just look at pictures on my Instagram because I'll probably post it on Instagram. But yeah, today was just like a prep day with like organization. There was a thing that I was trying to do today. I have the Square app because I take pay through Square for cards and stuff. And on Square, there is an inventory feature. And I thought that with the inventory feature that I could list my products and then easily mark one as sold if I sold one like off the app, like if I just took cash or something, for example, or like Venmo. I thought I could just mark it as sold. I spent hours putting all of my stock into the app and counting all of my items, putting all of the prices down and writing down the names and putting the product photos. And then after I did that, I realized that I can't do that unless you can, but I'm pretty sure you can't in the way that I was thinking, because every market I have just written down everything that I sell in my notebook, which I feel like is not the most efficient way to do that. It can be hard to manually do that for each thing that I sell. I feel like also it would just be easier to write it down in my notes app or something at least, but I don't know. I just liked having everything in a notebook, so I would write everything down. But that took a lot of time and effort, and also sometimes it would be hard when I would get like a huge wave because then I would forget what I had just sold because it'd be like customer after customer after customer. But anyway, I think for this market I will have to do that again because I don't think I'm gonna use the Square inventory feature. Maybe I'll write it in my notes app first and then transfer it to my notebook because I like having it in my notebook. But either way, I'm not going to use a Square app, and I feel like I wasted a lot of time doing that on my Square app, but it's okay. I don't regret it. It's still probably a good thing to have it down in my Square app. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my prep video. I'm sorry that I didn't really capture me crocheting. I will try to do that for future videos, but this time around I'm just experimenting, and I was also really stressed, and I don't know, and it's really hard to get myself to record when I'm like goblin mode, but it's okay. Also, new tattoo. I don't know if I had this in the beginning of the video. I don't think I did. It's Mamechi from Tamagotchi, and it was a flash tattoo, which is freaking epic. Anyway, I need to sleep soon. Oh my god, it's almost 2 a.m. now. It's 1:48 a.m. How did that happen? Yeah, now I have to wash up and get myself to bed and take... I don't even know if I should take... No, I think I will take a melatonin to help me sleep, but I'm hoping that that doesn't affect my drowsiness waking up because I will not get a full night's sleep. I will get less than 4 hours of sleep, which is not ideal and not what I wanted. I really wanted a good night's sleep before the market, but It's okay. That never happens. I don't know if that will ever happen. I'm still not really prepared for the market. Like, I'm gonna load the car tomorrow morning. I am getting help, so they're gonna come over in the morning. We're gonna load the car. We're gonna leave. We're gonna get there. That's for the next video. Okay, I'm gonna do a market video after this one. So if you want to watch the market video, I'll maybe have it linked in the description. If it's up, I'll pin it in the comments. I'll do something about it, and you will know about it. Thank you so much for watching all the way till the end. You're so freaking awesome. And thank you. I will have better videos in the future. I'm really sorry. I feel like this video wasn't as interesting and entertaining as it could be. I guess it doesn't really have to be. I know that a lot of people watch market prep videos just for either inspiration or motivation, or just to have in the background while you also crochet or do something. So this doesn't have to be the most entertaining video, but hopefully it was still a little bit entertaining. So sorry about my stuffed nose. It's just every time I want to record, my nose is like, actually, you can't breathe. Actually, I'm not gonna let you talk. Anyway, so I am gonna wrap up here, and I'll see you in the next video. I'll see you at my market. As I keep making videos, I will come up with a concrete intro and outro. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and you can like the video if you want. You can also subscribe if you want. Like, it's free, you know. You can always unsubscribe if you want to. Actually, no, you can't. You can't do that. Once you subscribe, you're subscribed forever, and I'm holding you hostage. Like, no, okay, bye, and I just stay for another 10 minutes. Okay, bye. That's like, sorry, okay, I was gonna go on another tangent, but no, I just hate saying bye. I hate saying goodbye. I hate goodbyes. It's actually bad. It's like a real thing. Okay. Bye. Thank you for watching. I just wanted to add this real quick. It is 2:30 a.m., but I did an inventory count of all of the things that I've made for this market, and I think I made 123 items for this market, which is pretty good. Within like a month, I think. That's a lot of items. I should be sleeping, but I'm gonna try to count up my inventory price, because that's good to know. And then I need to go to sleep. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get no sleep again. Goodbye. I made over $2,000 worth of stock. I think that's really good. I'm excited.